What is up, guys? Welcome on back. I did it again on accident. I didn't record this game. I thought I was recording. What happened was I started playing the game and the servers went offline like a quarter of the way through the game. So when I waited a little bit and I came back, I thought I was still recording and I stopped it. I don't remember stopping it. And again, I played a game without recording it, so I do apologize. I'll show you the weekly recap. I'll show you the stats. We did beat the Giants. It wasn't the most exciting game. We had a couple of big plays, but it was kind of more of a defensive struggle. I won this game on two big plays. I had a deep pass to Lamb and I had a deep pass to Mitchell, and that was the big difference in the game. It was just kind of a defensive struggle. So, which I prefer. I prefer a game like that. So I'll show you the weekly recap, and I'll show you the box score, and we'll move on to the next game. But anyway, I'm sorry about that. I don't think you're missing anything overly special. It's just a good, solid win. Nothing crazy, but anyway, let's do the weekly recap.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the New York Giants. And this is the quarterback of the Cowboys, 49 yards for the touchdown. The Cowboys use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And here's the Packer wideout. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Packers pull off yet another upset. They are now just one win away from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you ain't doing that here, baby. Well, you might need it.
One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Raiders. And check it out, Joe Mixon. He wants to get his guys to the AFC title game, and there he goes. The Texans are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. And with that, the divisional round is complete. We're down to 4. Next Sunday night, we will know the Super Bowl matchup. Until then,
I'll show you the box
Scott
scores.
Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
So yeah, we're playing Green Bay, and I don't know who won the Bills game. I'm guessing the Bills. But the AFC doesn't look very strong, so we'll see what happens. But let's look at the box score real quick. Go over to box go. Yeah, he had a decent game. I threw a pick. The pick was my fault. What happened was a linebacker started moving to my left. So when I threw the ball, the guy was crossing the field. He jumped across and just picked it off. Linebackers made a good play. I just was expecting him to keep going where he was going, and he didn't. He stopped it and went the opposite direction. So the second I threw the ball, he just stopped and went over there. So it was just typical AI bullshit, but whatever. Ran the ball pretty well. Tried to keep him balanced. Lamb got the big catch. O'Neal had a good solid game. Mitchell had the big catch for a touchdown. Just kind of typical grind them down. Crockett had a couple of sacks. Borden had a sack. And Russell had a pick, so that's good. But anyway, we'll see you on the next game.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas
Yeah, it's kind of looking like the way these two teams are playing, or at least the way the Packers are playing. This might be the Super Bowl. I have the best record in the league, and Green Bay is kind of rolling through the playoffs. So this kind of the Super Bowl here, to be honest. I think whoever wins this is going to win the Super Bowl.
Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out. As off we go in the NFC title game. his way across the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Playoff football always brings a different level of energy, Mike, and now here you are on the road, NFC Championship game. You understand this home crowd, they are going to be on their feet. They've been looking forward to this day for weeks, so get off to a good start. Operate the system, get in and out of the huddle. Sometimes it's the team that settles in the quickest that ends up having the best success throughout the rest of the game.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try to sneak it here, and this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
First down, Packers.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
That one, that's Matthew Golden. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
Williams in motion. He'll go play action with Love. He'll get this out wide, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow, ready.
On play action, Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Check right.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught, left side, it's complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Osa Odigizua. He gugets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Love. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
Well, chalk that up as a win for the defense. Great job keeping a lid on this offensive passing attack. Forced the ball to get checked down to the running back, rally, tackle him short of the sticks. And now it brings up a pretty interesting fourth down call. And, Coach, I think you got to go for it.
Come on, set.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. First carry out for Jaden Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one taken in by Mitchell. 3rd and 10.
Mitchell. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cowboys.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
A 3-yard
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
18, go.
They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 80.
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 6.
At the Packers' 46-yard line.
70.
Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there.
I must have hit a wrong button, Eric. I thought I was running the ball. I thought I just called the fucking run
The
play.
best
I guess I
thing they
didn't.
did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes
I mean, just so many convenient things happening for the fucking AI, dude. Like, so many. Like, there was a play about 3 plays ago. It was 3rd and fucking 4th and inches or 3rd and inches or something. And just the one lineman, exactly where I need to run the ball, just happened to get pushed back behind the line. I almost didn't make it. It's just like, this is already kind of concerning me.
McNamara's going to come in here to punt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Packers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They moved the ball well on that opening drive, but nothing came out of it, so still scoreless. Offense back on the field for 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
In motion, it's Golden. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Love to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Williams in motion. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. Here's Love to throw. Short, complete to Likely. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Packers 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Now Jacobs, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Love. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. complete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Palmer now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10.
On the stick. Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. I'll show you. This is the convenient shit that I'm talking about, and it is what it is. If I lose, I lose. Watch. I'm gonna run to the right, and one of my players are just gonna randomly hit me to where I need to run to go make to make a decent play. Watch this. So this guy hits me 79, knocks me off to the side, and then this guy gets in my way. That's the kind of stuff that's been happening. That's why I'm not doing very well. That's about all. I don't know if you guys
There's very few
noticed that or not,
defenses
but I
in
mean, it is
today's
what it is.
NFL, Mike,
I'm not that
you
worried.
can
I'd rather
play
have
the
that than
cornerback
picks,
position
but
and be unwilling
I can already
to
kind of see the
tackle.
writing
Those
on the
days
wall. I
are
don't
kind
mind
of
struggling
over, so
offensively. I don't mind it
give
being a
credit to this
defensive
guy.
game,
I mean, he
which I
identified
actually
run.
prefer that.
He
but-
understood his leverage.
This is why I like this guy. He can keep the defense on their heels. That's why I like. That's why I keep him starting.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay
No,
there.
my
It's pretty
strategy
obvious to the entire defense
for the rest of the
exactly
game
what
is
was
just going to
going
be
on.
CD Lamb.
Nobody was thinking pass.
I mean,
nobody
just-
was getting back into
that's,
their
you know,
drops and just nowhere for that.
Earn that contract, baby.
Left side. Caught by Lamb. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. That's going to be caught.
There we go. See, this guy can keep the defense on their heels. That's why I keep him starting right there.
1st down.
I mean, Allen can do it too. Allen's good with that, but
4th down.
he's just so reliable. He's so fucking reliable.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now,
Yeah, I
following
mean,
the
this
run, one
is
of the
going to be a good,
offensive
tough game,
linemen
man. Two
leading
really
the
good
way
fucking teams here, so this is going to be a tough.
bit
This
shaken
is going to
up.
be a tough one to win. I can feel it. It's going to be tough.
Blitz coming.
There we go.
Through it.
There we go. Get it to your stars, right? In games like this, get it to your stars.
And he's out of bounds.
I normally don't
all the way
feed him the
inside
ball like, you know, on
15-yard
purpose,
line.
but I'm going to do that today. Just feed him the
Big
ball.
play for the Cowboys.
Get me to the Super Bowl.
And
CD.
even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown.
Mr. Put him on their heels, baby. That's what I call him. Mr. Put him on the
Their
heels.
first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
First down.
Ready. Yellow.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Ready?
Second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion goes Likely. On 2nd down, Love. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Packers.
Here we go. Back. Yellow. 20.
Now Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. The 2nd down throw for Love. To the outside, it's brought in by Golden. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. He's got the 1st down and more than that. Give him 16 there and a 1st down. 1st and 10.
And the Packer 1st down.
Here's Love. That's complete on the tight end screen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Packers go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd
Let's
down.
go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Palmer now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
1st and 10 at the
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's another.
They'll look to pick up the pace.
1st and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession. Work to do.
I was trying to throw that ball away, but I got hit.
Now they'll set up to throw.
I'm just trying to see if I can get a field goal. If I don't, I do. If I do, I do. I'm not that overly worried about it.
4 and bring up 3rd down.
So I'm trying to throw the corner strike out of bounds. If I can hit a field goal here, I
Stop
will
it with
not
11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to force this. Just throw it to the fullback here. And
His fullback releasing, and
I might have been a bit here, actually. 62 yards.
He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
See if I can hit it.
That one's on target, and it is good.
Fucking beautiful. I thought I might hit that short, but I didn't hit it yet. Okay. There we go.
One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
Yeah, I wasn't going to try to be selfish. They're greedy there.
This will be returned from the 6.
Throw a pick or something. I was just trying to get in the field goal range.
Taken down.
Apparently I did.
Is going to do it for us in this first half. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA
Our journey through the NFL.
You know what's funny?
Starts
The
now.
Giants game was
NRG
similar to
Stadium
this.
in Houston. It's the Texans
But I
at
feel like
home
the,
to take on the Buffalo Bills.
The Packers defense is a little bit tougher to move the ball on. But
and it's the big
Giants
man,
game was similar to this,
Josh
except I
Allen.
had 2 big plays. It was very
This
similar
is
to
one of the
game.
best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. The Bills are off to the Super Bowl. They had to win 3 games to get there. They did it, and they'll represent the AFC. And time for a look at how we got here, the playoff bracket in the AFC. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half
Yeah, I'm
and
just that
rejoin
Jalen
Mike
Walker injury
Tirico
concerns
and
me. I'm
Greg
gonna take a
Olsen.
look at him real quick. Plus, I got to do the depth chart anyway. But if he's kind of banged up, I'm just going to leave him out. I don't think
Scott,
that.
thank you very much.
I don't think that I need him to finish this game. I think my linebackers are good enough to kind of take him out for this game. But in reality, I probably wouldn't. But in the game, I just don't want him hurt for the Super Bowl. I think I can make the Super Bowl without him. Okay, so he's fine. He's fine. Okay, good. Woo. And in the best world possible, he's available, but I got to revisit Carson being the slot because I think Carson's a better slot. Palmer's actually better in like on the outside, but I just wanted to get him points because he's 25, he's 21. I think by the time he's 25, he'll be significantly higher than Carson. That's kind of why I put him there, but 23 is fine.
Adjustments at halftime change the course
Carson's just a fucking,
of this
he's just
one.
kind of a
Likely to
baller when
play
he's in.
a
He
big
plays good.
role. And who's going to walk away with a W? Palmer now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A carry here for Allen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He's on 49.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be...
Oh, what a fucking play. Let's go. Let's fucking go, Mitchell. What a fucking pickup.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there.
Another big play in the playoffs. Him and fucking Lamb, man. Him and Lamb were the reason why I won last game. And they're like the reason I'm doing well in this game.
Spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. And the the Cowboys are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
33, yellow.
From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here we go. Ready.
In motion goes Likely. From the gun, on third down, it's Love. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So that'll bring up fourth down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that. Beginning with first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly.
Yeah, their D-line is fucking kicking my offensive line has been kind of dominated the last 2 games. They really have been.
On third down,
Mitchell
they'll
again.
set up to throw. Now a deep ball.
There we
from
go.
Mitchell.
There we go. Fucking hell yeah, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
All the way. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Cowboys 24. Packers
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Play action, Love. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Open right side is Likely. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Packers. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Come on.
2nd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Into space at the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cowboys.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
1st and 10.
They'll turn and hand this one off. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
19 Cardinal. Let's go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Powerful running there. Stiff arming his way for a gain of 6.
Here we go. Cougar Knight.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Move, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Jaden Blue, touchdown, Dallas. He is shining in this
Yeah, I felt like if I didn't get it, they were in a bad spot, and if I got it, they were in a really bad spot. So that's why I went for it there.
Greg, that's
Going
one
for
of
a
those
field goal
scores
there
where
would just
it's
be
not
kind of like,
completely over, but it's getting to be
like you said, a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah,
And then
Mike, I just think they're
defensively,
entering
even if
miracle
I
stage
missed it,
right now, and I just don't think there's
even if I missed it defensively, my defense would be in a really good spot. And it's because it's hard to dig out of a 99-yard drive. It's hard to really do that. So anyway, that's kind of why I decided to do that. I typically don't take a ton of chances like that, but this that right there just sealed the game. That just
even
sealed the
further
game. So.
here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Packers offense in wideout. Matthew Golden headed for their next possession.
Down. 33. Yep.
In motion goes Likely.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
Ready. Yellow. 22.
Here's Love. That's to Dobbs again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Ready. 45.
Throwing is Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
In motion goes Likely. On 2nd down, Love. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Josh Jacobs. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set.
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Palmer now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
Get it. 6. Ready.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Second down at the
Here we go.
42-yard line.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
They go back to Allen. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Cowboys first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his right. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Third down and
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
44-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Williams in motion. Go play action with Love. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packer first down.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gain of 18.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down, Packers.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the tight end, likely. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
A gain of 12. And the Packer first down.
Yes.
On 1st and 10, here's Love.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Love to throw. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
7. First down, Green Bay.
To throw is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Spike. 6. No. 52. Cut.
Back to the air, it's Love. He takes off. And he'll take this one in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit.
Packers 23.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Often.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the give, this is Allen. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Here comes Allen. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
On the stop.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
Down and
Back to crown the NFC champion. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Offside. Defense.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
Cowboys 41. Packers 23.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Packers offense ready for this next possession.
Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's second down.
3.
Throwing on second down, Love. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Love to throw. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Here we go.
Now Love. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Here we go. Packers 60.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard gain on the play.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Come on. Hit. Hot 70. Hot.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win for the Cowboys. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.